going, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Maddison. For today's Pop Off, I'm gonna be talking about Shakira and her breakup with her boyfriend Gerard Piqué, because you guys, there is so much tea with this breakup, and we need to sift through it together. So for those of you who missed it, Shakira and her boyfriend Gerard Piqué have split after 11 years together, you guys. They announced their breakup in a joint statement, and although that joint statement didn't reveal why this breakup happened, of course, there have been subsequent reports that are spilling the tea. We have reports saying that Gerard cheated on Shakira and that she caught him cheating. There's also someone out there saying that Shakira and Gerard had an open relationship that ended up not working out. It's a lot, and we're gonna get into it. Now, I know I don't typically talk about Shakira on my channel, or I haven't talked about her probably since the Super Bowl, but I know that you guys love some good celeb tea, and this breakup news is just that, so I definitely wanted to break this all down for you guys. And also, I've been seeing some comments from some people that are looking for me to switch up my content a little bit and who I talk about a little bit. Yes, I do see your comments, even if sometimes they aren't the nicest. I've seen them, so I just thought this Shakira news would be a great thing to discuss and a great way to switch things up. Now, before I get into the Shakira and Gerard Piqué tea, it is the first pop-off of the week, which means I have to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing. So let me know how you are, what you've been up to, all of that good stuff down below. Me personally, I'm doing okay. I had a very busy weekend. It was a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but I definitely needed a couple days to recover, so finally recovered. I've also just been in like a little bit of a funk lately. I know I'm smiling, and of course on my channel and also on social media, I always try to be positive and peppy, but I can't lie to you guys, I've been feeling a little bit in a funk. I don't know if Mercury is in retrograde or what, but I'm slowly trying to work my way out of it. I just wanted to share that with you guys in case any of you are feeling that way. But enough about me, because I'm sure you straight to the tea people are like, Maddison, let's get into the Shakira and Gerard Piqué tea. So let's not waste any more time. Go ahead and drop this time code down there in the comments for your fellow straight to the tea people. And now, without further ado, let's get into unwrapping the Shakira and Gerard Piqué facts. All right, so first up, a little background information for those of you who don't know too much about Shakira and her now ex-boyfriend Gerard Piqué. So Shakira and Gerard Piqué actually met on the set of her music video Waka Waka. Gerard Piqué is a soccer player or a football player, depending on where you're from, and the two confirmed their relationship back in 2011. Now, I do also want to mention that Shakira and Gerard have a 10-year age difference. Shakira is 45 and Gerard is 35, and although the two never officially married, that did not stop them from being extremely committed to one another. Not only did they talk about their commitment in subsequent interviews, but the two also have two sons together. They're Milan and Sasha. Now, unfortunately, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, Shakira and Gerard's 11-year relationship has officially come to an end, and they confirmed this breakup in a joint statement that was released over the weekend. This joint statement reads, quote, "We regret to confirm that we are separating. We ask for privacy at this moment for the well-being of our children, who are our maximum priority. Thank you in advance for your understanding and respect." Now, well, clearly that joint statement didn't give us any reason as to why Shakira and Gerard Piqué decided to go their separate ways after 11 years. We do have some information coming from the Spanish news outlet El Periodico, and they're reporting that the reason for this breakup is because Gerard Piqué was unfaithful to Shakira and was caught cheating on her. El Periodico also reported that Gerard Piqué has been living separately from the family in a, quote, bachelor pad. I think the bachelor pad is in Barcelona. I remember seeing that in a headline. And to back up these cheating rumors, you guys, it's been pointed out that Shakira could have been hinting at Gerard Piqué being unfaithful to her prior to this breakup, as people have now gone back and dissected the lyrics in Shakira's latest song with Raúl Alejandro. The song is called Te Felicito, or Congratulations, and in some of the lyrics that have been translated from Spanish to English, Shakira sings, quote, "Don't tell me you're sorry, that seems sincere, but I know you well and I know you lie." Now, to make this breakup even more tea-filled and harder to comprehend than someone cheating on freaking Shakira, we also now have an allegation that Shakira and Gerard Piqué had an open relationship. Now, this information is coming from a journalist by the name of Jose Antonio Aviles, and he appeared on the show Viva la Vida, and he shared, quote, "Someone very, very close to Piqué has assured me that there was no infidelity on his part. There is a great surprise at the breakup and the statement that Shakira has sent." Now, Jose went on to share, quote, "Their agreement was, you do what you want and I'll do what I want, but to present themselves as a couple to the public." So who knows what to friggin' believe. Now, as far as where Shakira and Gerard Piqué stand post-breakup, the Daily Mail did report that Shakira and Gerard Piqué were both spotted at their son's baseball tournament this past weekend in the Czech Republic. Of course, they were not pictured together, but the Daily Mail did confirm that they were both present for their son's baseball game. So that, of course, is definitely something to keep in mind. Now, I don't don't know about you all, but I obviously have so many thoughts about all of this. So let's go ahead and make this pop off official and get to that shambong. Okay, so here's the thing. When I first heard that Shakira and her longtime boyfriend of 11 years were breaking up, initially I was absolutely shook, and I was also sad, not only for them, but of course for their 2 kids. Then though, you guys, when I heard that there were cheating allegations on his part, I was even more shook, because I was like, who in the heck would even think about cheating on Shakira? However, obviously I had to take my naive cap off and put my thinking cap back on, because I have to also remember we all weren't born yesterday, okay? We know that athletes, especially athletes that travel a lot, definitely have a habit of not staying faithful to their girlfriends, to their wives. Hello, Tristan Thompson, he's the poster child for that. We know that this is definitely something that happens a lot with athletes. I hate to make that generalization, but unfortunately, athletes have given us too many examples, and that's kind of the overarching stereotype. Now, having said that, let's talk about the other allegation and the other potential reason as to why Gerard Piqué and Shakira went their separate ways, and it's this allegation that the 2 were in an open relationship. Now, let's be real here. Do I think it's possible that Shakira and Gerard Piqué decided, hey, we're gonna do whatever we want in private, but when it comes to the public, we're always going to remain a couple and a united front? Of course, I think an agreement like that is possible. I mean, hello, they wouldn't be the first couple in the public eye to ever have an agreement like this, and they absolutely wouldn't be the last. Now, a few reasons why I would potentially believe this open relationship allegation. Number 1 being the fact that this guy had a bachelor pad just ready to go post breakup. I personally believe he probably had that apartment way before him and Shakira ever went their separate ways. So who knows what was happening at this apartment before him and Shakira went their separate ways. And on top of that, I also think we have to acknowledge their age difference. I do think that sometimes an age difference can cause problems down the road. And of course, is it possible that, Gerard Piqué went to Shakira and said, hey, we got together when I was really young. I don't feel like I ever really had those wild athlete years. And Shakira told him, okay, go ahead and do whatever you want to do in private, but as long as we remain a united front to the public and to our kids, I don't care. Is that possible? Of course. However, having said all of that, I want to say I do not believe for 1 second that Shakira is the kind of woman who would be okay with an open relationship. Again, it's just my own personal opinion. Shakira is a very strong Colombian woman. I highly, highly, highly doubt she would be okay with her man hooking up with other people and then coming home to her. I just don't see it. Of course, anything is possible, and like I said, this is, I guess, potentially a possibility. Just my opinion. I don't think Shakira would be down for an open relationship, and I don't disagree with her. I've said multiple times, I commend people who can be in open relationships. I think that that is so amazing. For me personally, it would not be something that I would ever want to be involved in. If I'm with you, I want to be with you, and if you want to go out and be hooking up with other people, then you should go ahead and do that. You don't need me to come home to. And I just for some reason feel like Shakira would feel the same way. Again, I know it's possible. I just don't think it's possible for her. So personally, I guess when it comes to the reason as to why Shakira and Gerard Piqué decided to go their separate ways after all of these years, I'm more inclined to believe that it was because of cheating and it was because he was unfaithful to her. But again, that's just my own personal opinion. Now, the last thing I'm going to say, as far as them attending their son's baseball tournament together or their son's baseball game, I mean, when I first read that headline, I was like, yeah, of course. I'm sure they want to remain cordial with one another while they figure out kind of what the next steps are and how they're going to co-parent while not being romantically involved anymore. I don't know. I just thought this breakup was completely unexpected, and it makes me sad to hear that we're even talking about cheating allegations. I mean, ugh. And truthfully, I really hope the real reason of their breakup is just that they decided they're not happy with one another anymore, and it's best if they separate. That's what I hope the real reason is. But we know in the world of celebrities, that's rarely the reason for a breakup. But if you guys want me to keep you updated on any more tea that I hear about Shakira and Gerard Piqué, let me know down in the comments, because you guys know your wish is my command. And while you're down there, don't forget to let me know your thoughts in general about this whole Gerard Piqué and Shakira breakup. I want to hear your thoughts, your feels, your theories. Also, while you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, don't forget to keep coming back to my channel to check out my YouTube shorts. If you guys guys want to show me a little extra love, or you want to make sure I see your comment, of course, don't forget to hit that super thanks button down below. You guys can also find all of my merch over at my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.